Good morning. Hey, it's early Wednesday and I'm out on the Willoway dock and we have some great looking plants on the dock today. Let's take a quick walk through the dock and look at these beautiful plants. First up here we're looking at Bloomstruck. You know our hydrangeas are kicking in right now. We have Endless Summer Original and these beautiful Bloomstrucks all budded up and looking good. You know, we seen the Salix Nishiki last week and boy, did they go fast. So if you got them on your order, they're looking really good. You definitely want to get them on the lots. So here we're looking at some Taxus Captains, and these are 15 gallons here. They're tied up getting ready to go on, but I think you can see the value there. And I untied this one just to bring it out, and these are our 7-gallon Taxus densiformis. Got nice lush new growth on them, looking good. I'm just going to pan through here to show you the perennials on this order, and I'll try to get to the back side there. But you know, we talked about Astilbes, and we see these big, beautiful 19-centimeter plants. They're starting to bud up and looking really nice. Look at that color variation. We got a lot of really nice hostas to give you different heights and colors. And then here more of those gorgeous Astilbes. These are Hosta Patriots. Look at that color. And then in the background there, those are Geranium Roseannes. Here's another great looking perennial. This is Japanese painted ferns. Look at that color. Very nice, 19 centimeters. We got a great promotion going on now on our 19-centimeter ferns. And I'll pan over here. Look at the size of these. Here we have our 19-centimeter ostrich fern. Now that's a value. So here we're looking at some holly, and this is Royal Family. So it has the male, female in the pot, and you can see beautiful 3 gallons. Then we'll pan over here. We're still shipping clematis, and you know these Raymond Evanson clematis will bloom well into the season. All summer color. Let's zoom in here. I mean, guys, you can see the buds coming in. They're all through here. Very nice plants. They bud all the way up and down the plant. Good value on these. Raymond Evanson clematis. You know, and here's another one that's consistent on the dock because it's a great color plant. This is our 2-gallon Euonymus Gaiety, but we got a good selection of Euonymus. Look at the value in that 2-gallon plant. So here we're looking at 15-gallon Alberta spruce, and again, those are landscape-ready plants. We got a nice promotion on our weeping cherries. Look at that. That is the snow fazam right there, and top grafted 15s. But we got a good selection of cherries on sale. Trees are looking fantastic. Get with our sales team. Awesome color and texture. This is Sambucus lemon lace, and you can see that beautiful color really stands out. Well, this is when we're going to start to see the Deutzia really starting to come out. Blooms are starting to open here. We see they're still loaded with buds, so we have some time, but all your Deutzias are really going to start to kick in this week. Here's another peek, and I'm sure we'll see more of these on the dock, but just to show you the bloom stage, and these are Chardonnay Pearls. I really like that plant because that chartreuse color adds a lot of brightness to a darker area of the garden, and look at those flowers. Here we're looking at Ligustrum Straight Talk, and this is a new plant from First Editions. Nice, tight, compact, upright habit, and look at those plants, guys. Pulled one of these off to show you our 2-gallon Green Gems, and very nice full plants. That lush new growth really makes them stand out. Good value on these. We also have Franklin's Gem, so if you need something a little smaller, tighter for that knot garden, these would do it. And a lot of trees coming up to the dock here, and here we're looking at our 3-gallon. These are Green Velvets. And that lush new growth is just sensational looking. Here's a really nice Astilbe, and it's unusual because of that deep, rich color with against the white flowers. Really a nice contrast. This one is Chocolate Shogun. We have 2 dwarf barberries from Proven Winners, and these are Mini Maroon and Saffron. And you can see here, nice, tight, compact habit to these beautiful plants. We have some Sestinas, we have the Coral Knockout there, but look at these 3-gallon nut spruce. I mean, what a value on those. We're looking at Spirea, and Spirea is a summer color plant. Adds a lot of nice color both in foliage and flower. And this is 3-gallon Magic Carpet. We also have 2s if you're looking for a price point. Both of them are nice, full plants with then they're starting to flower. See the buds? So the roses that we're looking at are 3-gallon double knockouts, and you see they're all bud and bloom. But you know, the guys have trimmed back crops, so we're going to have a consistency of color throughout the season. Wow, look at these guys. Here we have our 3-gallon This is Endless Summer Original, budded up, looking fantastic. Here we're looking at a Sambucus, and this one happens to be black lace. And you can see that gorgeous lacy foliage. Very hardy plant, and has a bonus with summer color. And then here we're looking at hibiscus Miss Little Kim, I'm sorry. And these little hybrids are nice for tight, compact areas. So beautiful summer color here. Here on the pallets we're looking at hydrangea, and this is Arborensis Mini Mauvette. Tight, small statured plant with a lot of color impact. Look at that. I kind of tilted that so you get a top view on the size of these plants. Getting ready to bud. Good value on these. Mini Mauvette. Wow, these hydrangea quercifolia, this is ruby slippers. I mean, look at the buds on these guys. Beautiful plants. These have that red flower, which is very unusual. Again, a smaller stature plant that adds a lot of color now. Bark interest in the winter. Beautiful. Well, the guys have started early here. You can see they're getting things all ready to start loading up. These are gorgeous plants. Again, still almost on every order we have a nice crop of these Raymond Evanston clematis, as you can see. All nice, consistent, full trellis, loaded with flowers. Well, we see a lot of these on the dock too, and this is Miracle on the Hudson Rose. And this has that nice, deep, rich red flower to it. And look at the size of these plants. Definitely, guys, we're seeing a lot of these Endless Summer Originals on the dock. And you can see why. They're just loaded with buds. Guys are starting to bring in things from the greenhouse, and you can see these beautiful annuals coming in. We have flats still available. We have the plants that work by color quartz, 17 centimeters. Check that availability. So here we have some Coreopsis. This is Whoops-a-Daisy here that looks good. Coreopsis Big Bang. Sedums are looking fantastic. And then we have the lavender. Here's another consistent one on the dock, and that is Limelight. I mean, look at these 3-gallon plants. And 5-gallon winter gems there, but again, look at all these ferns. This promotion on ferns is one that you definitely don't want to miss. We're looking at that great variegated foliage. This is Sanguisorbia, and then behind it we have Ligularia Pandora. Again, the Coreopsis is looking really good. We have grasses kicking in. Here we're looking at our Wagilla. Those are going to start to shine. Plants that we're looking at here, these are Itea Henry's Garnet. And I'll zoom in here. They're starting to set flower, guys. This is a really cool plant. Nice, short, tight, compact plant. It adds flower right now. And then we get into fall. That red fall is just, color is just stunning. So we have Itea Henry's Garnet, Straight Garnet, and Sitlandia. Here's another staple on the dock, and that's our 7-gallon taxus, and these happen to be Hicksite. Look at the consistency of that pull, good value. This is one to talk about too, and that is My Monet. And you know, we have 1- and 2-gallon crops coming on. Really nice variegated foliage for the forefront of that perennial garden. My Monet. Here we're looking at 3-gallon hydrangea petiolaris, and we got a great value on these. What a beautiful plant. And this one is then very adaptable. Could crawl up a structure, fence, or even as a ground cover. Well, just as I was thinking about landscape ready plants, I come across these 7-gallon winter gems. I mean, holy smokes, look at that plant. You can see throughout the dock here how the guys have done a great job in doing the rotation trim on these plants. And these are, again, knockout roses. We have the 19 centimeter, we have 2s and 3s, all budded up, looking fantastic. Budley is another very popular plant, especially as we're getting close to Pollinator Month, being June. And you can see here, these are just starting to bud up, and we'll have more as the season progresses, but you can see the buds are coming out, and these are beautiful plants. So Hemarcalis is going really good right now. Here I'm showing you our 19 centimeter, this is Pardon Me, and again, multiple fans in that. Here we have Paniculata, and this one is some first edition, and another dwarf, more tight, compact plant. This is Strawberry Sundae, 2 gallons. So again, Spirea is a real popular plant on our dock today, and here we're looking at double place series, and this one is Artisan. So I'm just moving throughout the dock here, and you can see all these roses are just looking great. Be sure to get your roses on order. Here we have a Physocarpus, and very popular one. This one is Festuvius Gold. And again, shorter stature plant, this beautiful yellow color, just starting to flower. Looking at Pachysandra, keep us in mind for your ground covers because we do flats and also 19 centimeters. And here we're looking at our Pachysandra. So right up front here we have Leucanthemum Becky, and in the background there, look at those plants. That is Dianthus Paint the Town Fuchsia, and these are gorgeous plants. That's a great series because it just continually blooms throughout the season. We have Coreopsis agreb. Here we have Deutzia. This is a Yuki Cherry Blossom and Yuki Snowflake here. And again, these Deutzia are just getting ready to go as far as full color. Look at those buds start to open. Be sure you got your Deutzia on the truck. Well, it's hard to miss this one if you're looking for staple landscape plant, and this is Hetzi Collineris in a 7-gallon. Very nice, consistent plants, good value. So here we have another arborensis or Annabelle type, and this is Invincibelle Ruby. And you can see the plants are big, gorgeous plants. This is going to get a little taller, but it has really strong stems. It's going to hold that flower up. Nice, deep, ruby red flowers, hardy, adaptable plants, Invincibelle Ruby. Well, here we have 19 centimeter Rudbeckia. I mean, this is definitely a summer color plant, and the guys have done a fantastic job on this crop. Nice full 19 centimeters, budded up. They're starting to bloom probably in the next week or so and go throughout the summer. Rudbeckia, Goldstrom. Well, here we got more color coming from the greenhouse, and look at these gorgeous quartz, guys. So here we see some trees that came in. We're looking at some oaks, and you know, we have some great native and nativars coming up to enhance those pollinator displays. You know, we have to have our trees. They do so much for us in our environment. So get with our team and talk about native trees. So here we're looking at a pallet, and you know, these are tied up, but this is Ligustrum Vickery or Gold Privet, and we have some beautiful big 3-gallons, and they're starting to set flower. They have a really beautiful flower and sweet fragrance. Ligustrum Vickery. Here we have Moon Shadow again, another very nice euonymus. Look at the color on those Salix nishikis. And then we have drift roses. I just pulled one off to show you. And you can see the drifts are just loaded with buds. Look at that. 2-gallon drifts. And then here we have in flower our geranium roseannes. Big, beautiful 19 centimeter plants. Oh, look at the color in that. Here we have our 1-gallon. This is Liriope, Silvery Sunproof. Grasses are looking good. Here we're looking at Miscanthus variegated. And you know, they're coming up very nice, looking good. More of those gorgeous limelights coming up. Trees again, especially native trees, have been big on the dock this week. You know, the Hosta Patriot really stands out, and so does this rose here. This one is Hot Paprika, and let me go in here and show you. Hopefully you can see it in the camera. It has this gorgeous orangey color flower and tight compact habit. These are loaded with buds. This is a beautiful rose, Hot Paprika, oh so easy rose. Here we have a closer look at those Iteas. You know, and as I mentioned earlier, they're starting to set bud. Good selection of Itea. This one happens to be Little Henry. And again, they're starting to flower. That's a showstopper. Elongated white flowers that really sets it off. And man, if you got a tight space, this beautiful red fall color is just outstanding. So here we're looking at Aronia, and this is Lowscape Hedger, and this is basically mature height. And you can see how nice these are. They have a stunning fall color, they have flower, they have fruit, and you know, if you need that nice tight compact hedge that you can maintain, this is one to go with, and it's so adaptable to many conditions throughout the Midwest. This is Aronia Lowscape Hedger. Another close look at those 7-gallon Taxus Hicksii. Nice big heavy plants full to the base. We have another dwarf paniculata, and this is a proven winner. This is Little Quickfire, and much like its larger companion Quickfire, this one will be one of the first ones to bloom. Awesome summer color plant. This is a nice one, Little Quickfire. Great looking perennials. Here we have the Coreopsis, Cosmic Eye, we have Leucanthemum. This is Whoopsie Daisy. Velardia is starting to come in nicely. Again, Miscanthus grass in the very background. We have Hemercalis up front. We have the phlox. These are the Candy Store series phlox, looking really nice. Salvia is coming up. Flowers on this is the Geranium Roseanne that we've seen earlier. Here we have the Rudbeckia again that we've seen earlier. Nice full perennials, good summer color. Here's a block of real popular Coreopsis. This is Moonbeam, and this has really nice texture as well. You would think I was staging these shots, but I truly am not. Here we're looking at Geranium maculatum, gorgeous 19 centimeters in the background there. We're looking at Salvia East Friesland, and again here we have the Rose Hot Paprika. Wow, these are gorgeous color plants. Well, we've seen the royal families earlier, and here we're coming into hydrangeas, and these are Revolution, and this is a very unique series of everlasting hydrangeas that give you really nice big colorful plants. They are reblooming, and they make great cut flowers because the flower kind of changes as it matures, and these are loaded with buds. These are going quick. We're down to, I think, about 1,000 of these, and you can see they're very popular on the dock, and for good reason. Look at that value. Over here you got a little closer look again at those Flagella Monet in 2 gallons. Look at that plant. Well, up front here we have Tradescantia, and this is Amethyst Kiss. This hybrid here is just loaded with flower buds, looking great. In the background there is Iris Caesar's brother. We've seen how beautiful those plants are, and they're coming into color right now. More Hemercalis. We see the beautiful 2-gallon mop cypress. This is another native here. This one is Iris Versicolor. Very adaptable plant, and it's set really nicely against those Japanese painted ferns. But look at these, and they're just getting ready to start to set bud. So here we're looking at Syringa Miss Kim, and these are going out of flower. But this is an amazing landscape plant. Trees again, here we're looking at some 15-gallon birch, and these are Cullies here, or Heritage, and nice straight trunks, good value on these. I showed you those nest spruce, roses again, hydrangea are all over the place, and then here we're looking at lavender. I'll just hold one of these up. This is Lavender Provence. We have a Sclipsia, and boy, those have been really hot. And then another one that's hot is the Echinaceas. I mean, these things are loaded with flower buds, guys. Another look at another Itea. This one's Henry's Garnet, so it gets a little bit larger. Same characteristics, beautiful white flowers, awesome fall color. And these are great looking 3-gallon plants. Earlier I mentioned the 2-gallon boxwood. Those are green gem. These are 2-gallon Franklin's gem. Look at the size on those 7-gallon. Those are Physocarpus Summer Wine. And again, if you need an instant effect, we got these big, beautiful 7s. More great native plants here. We're looking at our 1-gallon American Beauties. This is Verona castrum. And again, a lot of people are stocking up on native plant and pollinators going into next week, because June is Pollinator Month. Hey, look at these beauties. Here we have our 7-gallon. This is Buxus Green Mountain, 7 gallons. So we've seen East Friesland over there, and here we're looking at Salvia May Night. Here's a nice close look on our 3-gallon mop cypress, and mops are a staple on the dock, and you can see why. Nice color. We're bouncing here, give you a closer look at those Iris Caesar's brother. Again, here's Veronica Royal Candles, looking good. You can see another busy day, and we're spilling out to the outside docks. Let's take a walk here. Off the bat, I think you can still see in the sun, but this is Euonymus Gold Splash. Beautiful, consistent color throughout the season. These are our 7-gallon. These are Limelights here. You can see we're going to have a nice, consistent crop here. The guys trimmed them back, flushing nicely. Here we're looking at Firecracker Sedum. Nice, deep red color. Here is more Leucanthemum. A little closer look. This is Leucanthemum Whoopsie Daisy, and you can see some of them here are starting to throw some flower. So here's a little closer look at those 3-gallon Ligustrum Victories. Again, big, heavy, full plants. They're just starting to set flower. Those are really fragrant. So the beautiful dogwoods there, the variegation is Ivory Halo. But I wanted to show you these. This is another Sambucus, and this one is called Laced Up. It's going to have a narrow upright habit, still that gorgeous deep rich lacy foliage, and it also is set in bud. So if you need a narrow plant, more upright in habit, but you want that lacy look, try laced up. Another staple plant here, we're looking at our 3-gallon Gold Mount Spirea. Nice full plants, starting to flower up again. Look at the growth on those plants in the back. Would you believe those are 3-gallon Alberta spruce? Well, inside or out, you can see roses are looking good, and we're shipping a lot of them. So here we have Weigela, and these are cut back, they're starting to break, and they have some flower on them. This is a newer one from Proven Winners, and it has gorgeous flower to it. This is called Czech Trilogy. More perennials to look at here. We have Veronica Moody Blues, we have Monarda Pocahontas, are looking good. And we can just go right down here. You can see all these perennials are just gorgeous, full 19 centimeters. Hey, if you're not taking advantage of that grower special on these cherries, you're really going to be sorry, because you're missing out on some good values. Look at the size of these 15 gallons. So you can see they're organizing these Astilbes. They just came up to the dock. Give you a look at these 19 centimeters. Again, these are 19 centimeter Astilbe. This one happens to be unique pink. Look at that plant. Just going right down this order, we have ostrich ferns, we have pulmonaria, we have geranium roseanne. Look at the buds coming and going on the Cicerynchium. We have Coreopsis agreb, Rudbeckia goldstrom, Becky leucanthemum. Nice perennials, guys. Well, we're starting to ship out, and they're going fast. It's the last of our plants that work in the kitchen veggies. And I can't say enough about these. I use them in my own garden because you get such a big jump start on them. I mean, look at the size of these plants. They're loaded with flower. Actually, some have fruit. So I'm going to come in here. If you haven't planted your tomatoes yet, look at those. You'll get them real quick with these plants. Plants that work in the kitchen, veggies and herbs. Here we're looking at another staple plant. These are juniper sea greens. Very nice plants. Here we have a really nice sedum, and if you're not familiar with this one, this is Sedum Mr. Goodbud, and this is an award winner because it is just an outstanding performer. The flower on that is that real deep red color, so they're just getting started. Later in the summer, this is going to be a showstopper. This is Sedum Mr. Goodbud. So here's another arborensis or Annabelle type, and we've seen some great ones so far, and this one is no different, and this is Invincible Spirit 2. So this one has gotten great improvements as far as stem strength, nice big heavy flowers, and they're setting bud right now. I'll come in here and show you. You see the buds on the top, so they're going to come on real strong here. And every plant that we ship and sell, that donates $1 to breast cancer. So not only you're getting a great plant for the garden, it's very adaptable, reliable, hardy, and Invincible Spirit 2, but you're donating $1 to breast cancer research. More plants just coming in from the greenhouse here. We're looking at some awesome heuchera. Great selection on the heuchera, guys. These are big, beautiful plants, a lot of color. They're looking sensational. So here we're looking at a boxwood, and this is a newer one on the market, and it has resistance to boxwood blight. It's a really nice short-statured plant, and this one is Little Missy. Very nice plants here, guys. Good value. Our values to look at here are 3-gallon. This is Rhamnus Fine Line, and very nice full plants there. Here we're looking at another color plant. I showed you the 3-gallon magic carpets. Here are the 2s. Look at that plant, loaded with buds. Here we're looking at our 19 centimeter grasses, and this is Miscanthus variegated, but we got a nice line of those, and offers you a nice price point. Here again, we're looking at Paint the Town Fuchsia Dianthus. Look at those buds. Next to them, we have another shot at the Leucanthemum Whipsidaisies, and then we have Delphinium Blue Mirror. So we're looking at Hemerocallis, but I want to draw some attention here to this tropical, and this is Brugmansia. And you can see this, it looks like a hosta, but it's not. It's a tropical plant that has a lot of color. The wagon just came up, and I wanted to show you, I mentioned Echinacea. And boy, we've got them. I mean, look at these plants, guys. Beautiful, big, full plants loaded with flower. Here we got another trailer load of those hydrangea arborensis. This is mini Movet, and you know, those arborensis PW hybrids are coming up by the trailer load, so don't miss them. So you can see the guys are working hard getting things ready to go, and we've seen some really nice plants on the dock today. Beautiful perennials, trees, native trees by the way, and gorgeous flowering shrubs and evergreens. Be sure to check with our sales team. Geez, I hope this truck is loading for you.